Hey there. We kept talking, right? I got to bring y'all back up to speed. Now, we went through 6th grade, and I'm enjoying myself. But then I moved beyond that, and I went to 8th grade. You know, the important part of junior high, where everything matters before you go to high school. Well, at that time in my life, I was still playing football, and let me tell you, I was enjoying everything about it. But then I also ran track. I didn't like that too much. You just did that to stay in shape at the time. But the season ended, the football season ended, and there was the banquet. And at the banquet, this was the first time that what do we call ourselves? The Pee Wee League or whatever we were at the time, I can't remember. It was a little bit ago for me. But we had our banquet. And in the banquet, I was sitting in the audience, and they named the whole team, and we all got our trophies, and we started to get ready to have dinner. But they stopped. I had no idea what was going on. My dad was there, my mom was there, my grandparents showed up, so I thought that was odd for me. Like I said, I had a great support system. But when my grandparents showed up, I didn't know what was going on. And Mr. Evans, to me, the greatest coach to ever live for a young man learning to play football, got up and he said, our sportsmanship award, the MVP of the team, the young man that was thrust into leadership to lead his team as a captain and did it with such humbleness, Marcus Wright. Now I'm looking around like, did he just say my name? But he did. And I went up, and I thought it was going to be just shaking a hand and thanking Mr. Evans and sitting back down. They said, you got to give a speech. Now just imagine being a 13-year-old young man having to give a speech in front of 75 people, and you have no idea what you're going to say. But I remember what my father had always told me. There was something special about you. So I gave a speech. It's probably the best speech I ever gave for a 13-year-old boy that never gave a speech. Yeah, I cried because it was so emotional. I didn't know what to say, but I knew what to say. But I didn't know what to say, but it all came out so great, and everybody loved the story. And I cried, but I walked away understanding that I had a gift that God gave to me, and I was able to speak to adults and my peers, and they respected that. Wow, right mentality was really taking off. I just didn't know what it was at the time.